رمضان يا رمضان يا نفحة الرحمن رمضان يا رمضان شهر جود وغفران.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back once again to our Ramadan reminders, where we speak about the virtues of the month of Ramadan to remind ourselves and you all about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's rewards and blessings. Concerning this month of Ramadan, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed so much of virtues and so much of rewards within us, that on the day of Qiyāmah, when a person will be given his book and his kitab, he would open and he would read his books and he would say, "Oh Allah, this book cannot be mine. This book cannot be my book. Indeed, I am seeing here 100 years of accepted fasting. I am seeing so much of Umrah and Hajj. I am seeing so much of Salah. Oh Allah, this cannot be my book. Perhaps it is someone of the past to live 1,000 years. Or perhaps it is some great saint or some prophet of Allah. Oh Allah, this cannot be my kitab." This will be because of the great hadith of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam that he mentions. In the month of Ramadan, when a person he does a fard action, it is multiplied 70 times. Even more than that, Allah yudha'ifu liman yasha. Allah, He can multiply for whomsoever He wishes and how much He wants. And a sunnah action, a nafil action, it is multiplied, subhanallah, to be equal like that of a fard. Subhanallah. Such a virtuous and such a glorious month that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is making it easy for you and I to attain His rewards, to attain His blessings. Now subhanallah, 1 month of fasting in Ramadan, it is equal and even more than doing ibadah for an entire year or 2 years or 3 years, subhanallah, the amount of rewards you will gain. So utilize every single moment, inshallah, to please Allah Azza wa Jalla. On that note, my dear respected viewers and listeners, brothers and sisters in Islam, we should understand very well that this holy month of Allah, subhanallah, it is not only about staying away from food and staying away from drink and intimacy with one's spouse. This is just the surface level of it, but much deeper than that. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He wants when He says in the Quran, كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامِ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. I have made fasting fard upon you, just as those before you, it was fard upon them. Why? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, that perhaps you would attain, and certainly you will attain piety and taqwa and God consciousness in me. That though we stay from food and drink and this relation, it is much more than that, subhanallah. What is Allah speaking about? What is the fast of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam? His advice, it comes that you stay away even from controlling your tongue. Stay away from lying. Stay away from speaking idle talk. Stay away from old nonsensical talk, subhanallah. If you are in a job, in a profession that you have to speak, then subhanallah, you go ahead and you speak, mashallah. But use your discretion. Use your discretion, inshallah. Speak those things that are good. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he even mentioned a virtue and a warning as well. He said, قُلِ الْخَيْرِ, say that which is good. Of course, speak that which is good, mashallah. But then he continues, أَوْ لِيَسْمُتْ, say that which is good or keep silent. This is advice you and I we should take away. And only in this month of Ramadan, whenever we hear a good virtue, we build upon ourselves every single day, inshallah. And we build upon ourselves daily, weekly, and after the month of Ramadan comes to an end, we have so many of virtues and so many of rewards, and we take it throughout our entire life, inshallah. So just as one thing I leave with you today, Right? Control our tongues, speak those things that which is good, or keep silent, and control what we say and how much we say in this month of Ramadan. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.
رمضان يا رمضان يا نفحة الرحمن رمضان يا رمضان شهر جود وغفران